Happy Friday, everyone! I hope you're doing well. I want to show you some birds from the bird feeder. It's like Wild Kingdom out here. Oh, sometimes up to 5 birds goes onto that feeder. So, come on, that's towards you can see it. I actually cannot see what you can see. I have to clean the porch. I guess that'll be tomorrow after we have visitation. Yeah, there was something else we were going to do tomorrow. I cannot remember what that is. I cannot remember. Tomorrow we have visitation. James has a side job, and I was going to, I don't know. I guess I'm going to just be cleaning the porch. But I am so excited it's Friday, and I know we're going to be even more excited about Fridays whenever school starts because we will hopefully have a lot of Fridays off. I have a feeling the elementary school children will most Fridays, and high schoolers, I don't know. They have a big workload. It's going to take about 3.5 to 4 hours a day to do their school, so we'll just see how that goes. But we are going to be starting the last week of this month, so I'm so excited. They are fighting underneath the bushes. So, yeah, so the last week of this month we will be starting school, and I need to place our days and see when our 180 days will end up. Now, unless my daughter makes another person this coming year, then I don't think we'll have a deadline for anything. That was the main thing that we had to get finished in time for that. We got finished the end of April, beginning of May, like the very beginning. I think we finished the last week in April, and she had the baby the last week in May. So we had plenty of time, but you just never know, right? Some people go early, some people go late, and that baby was late. So, true to form, we must keep up family traditions, right? So, yep. This week I have been really busy with doing the kitchen. It's the 5th week of the calendar month. Yeah, it's all right, 5th week. 5th week, and so every 5th week I give the children a break and I do all of the kitchen chores. That's loading, unloading the dishwasher, washing any of the dishes that don't go in the dishwasher, keeping the counters clean, the floors clean, the table clean, and plus doing the weekly of cleaning the refrigerators, the microwave, breaking down the stove and cleaning it. What else? Yeah, and then I have, yeah, I think that's it. That's all on the 5th. 5th a week. So, that was this week. Today's Friday. I will be done tomorrow. Yes. And so what I did was, okay, so you know I've been having trouble with the laundry system. You would think I'd have this fixed by now, but I think I have something, and I made a chart, and I'm going to show it to you. So you know we've got our kitchen chart. We have weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so we did that for a month. It worked out great for the kitchen. The only problems I had was whoever did the dishwasher did not like doing the dishwasher because that's the hardest job, which I keep telling them is not hard. I mean, you can unload and reload the dishwasher in 5 minutes flat. And they just had to do that twice a day. So what's the big deal? But to them, it was a big deal. So what I am setting up, or what I did set up, is this thing here. I hope you can see it. So the L's means laundry. The DW's means dishwasher. So like week 1, and I'm reading this backwards because it's backwards on the phone. Mom would do laundry. Now, okay, now this system, as you know, if you've watched my previous one, we do this after lunch and we do it after supper. Should not take any more than 10 minutes to do whatever your chore is. Okay, so also every day unless I fall behind, of which God forbid if I do, because if I do, I'm going to have big problems. But I do 4 loads a day. 3 loads sometimes, usually 4. Usually 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. Sometimes 1 at night if I get really behind. But, so I was thinking with the laundry, that would mean that whoever does the laundry will have about 2 loads of clothes to fold after lunch. And then they go back and they'll have 2 loads of clothes to fold after supper. Now with laundry, they can do it before supper if they choose, because I like to think of the kitchen being closed at 8 o'clock. I don't want to have to do any work in there at all after 8. And usually the laundry room, it's not anything being done after 8 o'clock unless it's an emergency, like I forget to do my husband's underwear or something, and he has to have some for the next day. Yeah, that's a necessity, so I have to get in there. So anyway, so let's say it's week 1. Laundry for Mom and Joanna, and I am reading this backwards, so I hope I get this correct. Week 1, laundry for Joanna and I. So Joanna and I, now I'm the switcher outer unless I tell someone else to do it. I say, you know, holler out, so-and-so, go switch out the laundry. Rotate the laundry is what I call it. So we would go in after lunch and after supper, or we could do it right before supper. I won't do it before supper because I'm cooking. What am I talking about? We'll do it after supper. The other children can do it before supper. And so I will have in like 2 baskets or 3, whatever it takes, 2 loads of laundry each time. So we'll go in, we'll fold and put away the clothes. Now, this is the thing. I have a beautiful family closet that has, oh, here comes Daisy. She's going to interrupt us. Hey, Daisy. Don't breathe on my coffee, please. Anyway, so don't jump up here. Thank you. She's muddy. Okay, so, where was I going with that? We'll fold and put away the laundry. I don't know where I was going to go with that. Anyway, okay, so back to this. Fold and put away the laundry. And so Jessie will have dishwasher after lunch. And, oh, here's Sheba. Hey, Sheba. After lunch and after supper, dishwasher done. Let me rescue my coffee. It's a fresh cup of coffee, and I could just see them breathing in it. I have issues with germs. So sorry. Okay, so dishwasher after lunch and after supper. And let me read this. Tables, floors, and counters. So Bethany would do after lunch and after supper, tables, floors, and counters. Or hopefully in the order of probably tables, counters, and floors. Because floors needs to be done last every day. And so then we have Joanna's going to help me with laundry, and then Gloria, big dishes, and scraps. Now, one thing that is missing on this fabulous plan that I came up with, of which I'm so excited to try starting Monday, is we are missing putting away the leftovers. That is something that has to be done so that we don't leave them out, because if it's after supper and I am very tired from a long day, and especially if I'm not in the kitchen, the leftovers can be left out, or and not tossed or put away. Okay, scraps is things that we give the dogs, or we just put in the compost pile. We used to give them to the chickens, but we don't have chickens right now, so that won't be happening. So I'm so excited. If you have a large family and you have trouble in your kitchen and in the laundry room, this might be helpful to split it up this way. Now, we have 2 other children that live at home, but they work outside the home full time. And so they don't have to do all of this. They don't have to do all of this. They are exempt. But sometimes Jessie, let's see, yeah. Sometimes I guess I or somebody else will be filling in for Jessie, because sometimes he works outside the home too when needed. So that is, I'm so excited. So today's planning is going to be how to get everyone doing school at once and for it to flow naturally, because we have 3 grades going with 4 students, and they will each be on the computer, and I've got to supervise and make sure they do everything they're supposed to do, because that's a biggie. And also with them doing the computer, there's going to be a lot of volume going on, so I need to make sure that we have enough headphones here. I think we have 2 or 3 pair, so I might need to look at getting that. Or we can use earbuds. And so it won't be so much volume going on, but then at the same time, I hope for all of us to be in the dining room. Eventually, I can see we're going to be spread throughout the house, and that's going to be a problem. So I'm going to have to hold strong to us being in the same area so I can see everything that's going on. And I'm hoping, well, at first I'm thinking that I'm going to have to be sitting more one-on-one with them while they're doing their lessons, just to get them started. And then I can sort of wean them off from me being there. But I just don't want any glitches to start off. Now, each of them has done the first day of their new curriculum, except for the high schoolers did not do their math, because it's the old math stuff, so it's not a problem. They understand that. And they did not do their literature. They're starting off reading, what is the book? The Scarlet Letter. So, I need to get the Scarlet Letter books, and so I'm hoping that I can be where I need to be, and that not everybody's trying to grab me all at once and things get hairy and stressful. That is what I'm hoping. We have done it all individually. They have taken turns doing it individually, but doing it all at once is a whole other ballgame. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to do that easily. I'm praying that the Lord will bless in that, so that I don't pull my hair out for 3 or 4 hours a day. Yeah, so that is what's going on. We have Miss Sheba down here eating. She's eating her lunch. Speaking of lunch, I guess I'm going to make sandwiches for the children. And I have some chicken soup in there, which is 0 point Weight Watchers, because it's chicken breast, chicken bouillon cubes, carrots, onion, and celery, but it's very good. I could put some rice in there, but I want to keep it 0 points because I partook into some French toast this morning when I made it for the children. And tonight we're having spaghetti bake. My hand's in the way. Spaghetti bake. And so I have to call it something like lasagna bake with spaghetti noodles for my husband, because if I say spaghetti, he doesn't like it, but if I say lasagna, then he's fine with it. But we have some mozzarella cheese and some cottage cheese to put it all together, and I mean, it's a different form of noodles, but what's the big deal, right? And I'm going to try gluten-free noodles this time. I don't know why, but sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes when I try to eat spaghetti, it bloats me and makes me feel bad in the stomach and all of that. So that's what's going on today. So this afternoon, I'm going to be moving out some books, because we're going to have a whole lot less books than normal. Praise the Lord. And so I'm going to be moving the bookshelf out of the hallway, putting those books away, hopefully purging a few books and making a giveaway stack. I have some friends that I'm going to take those to look through at church. And then I'm going to organize that closet that we cleaned out in the bedroom. We're going to make that into a little office. So that's exciting. I might start doing my Bible studies there. And I am just getting really close to hitting the New Testament and my 100-day Bible reading plan. I am so excited about that. It seems like when you hit the New Testament, it's about a month's worth of reading. It goes pretty quick thereafter. And that'll be great to be in the New Testament, because we're teaching through the New Testament in Sunday school. So, perfecto, right? So we're going to have that desk in there. It's going to be like a little home office in that closet. That's going to be exciting. There's that table that's in the living room is going to go in there, so I'll make more room in the living room. We'll just have a little shelf in the living room for a few miscellaneous things, and we've got it like a replica antique radio in there along with my Tiffany lamp. So hopefully that'll fit on that little table or that little shelf. We'll see. So it's been over 15 minutes. I'm going to let you go. I hope you have a great Friday. And so I'm going to get busy. I'm going to get busy with my planning for the homeschool to assemble everybody where they should be and when they should be there. And then I'm going to do that rearranging and keep up on the kitchen and cook supper and do laundry. So I'll talk to you later. Ciao.